Why hello you amazing beautiful people, welcome back to another Tuesday reaction video. So how all of you doing? On Friday's reaction that just went out, I discovered that I haven't actually reacted to the Lover music video, and I couldn't believe this, so I said I'm definitely going to react to it on Tuesday, and I asked all of you to give me a recommendation of another music video or another performance you'd like me to react to on top of that. And the number one most upvoted reaction I saw in the comment section was this one right here, False God, but the SNL performance. So that's what we're going to do today. If you have any more recommendations, anything else you want to see, let me know in that comment section down below. Do not forget to like the video and subscribe for more. Also, if you subscribe before you leave a comment, it boosts your comment. You get a little sticker next to your name that the creator can see, and it boosts your comment. Anyway, enough of my talking. Get comfy, relax, and let's jump into my first time ever reaction to Taylor Swift's False God SNL performance.
Once again, Taylor Swift.
We were crazy to think that this could work. Remember how I said I'd die for you?
Oh,
We were stupid to jump in the ocean, separating us. Remember how I lied to you?
Alright, she was already being cool enough with like the lazy sort of shoulder movements and the raising of the hand, you know, but then she goes and hits us with one of these. I wasn't ready. Alright, I wasn't ready. She can't be doing stuff like that. Alright, you're about to make me fall out my chair, Taylor. What is this? Also, by the way, the opening with the saxophone, the mellow sort of tones on this beautiful intro, and even like the lights around Taylor, I really like this. God, that head doesn't even change facial expression. So serious.
I can't talk to you when you're like this, staring out the window like I'm not your favorite town. I'm New York City. I still do it for you, babe. They all warned us about times like this. They say the road gets hard and you get lost when you're led by blind faith. Blind faith.
Fuck me, this is amazing.
But we might just get away with it. Religions in your lips, even if it's a false guide. We still worship, we might just.
This is insanely good. It is such a nice addition. Like, the saxophone's prominence really just makes this. The organ style keyboard as well. The lighting, everything about this gives me like a 90s 2000s like R&B chart song, you know? It feels very different and out of Taylor's comfort zone, but she works so well on it. It has like a soulful jazz element to it, and that's not just the saxophone, that is Taylor's vocals as well. I feel like the way everything's been constructed, including the set, the smokes and everything, like on the floor, really just ties everything together. It's all so well selected. Oh, so good. This honestly has all the elements of like a back alley CD shop, okay? And some of you are probably gonna like raise an eyebrow at that statement. But when I was like younger, I'd always like because my dad was heavily into music, and that's why I'm into music like I am as well. I don't credit my dad for much. Sadly, you know, he's very different from me. But my music definitely, like my love for music definitely comes from him. And he used to take me to, like, because we grew up in Brighton and outside of Brighton, he used to take me into like these CD shops in Brighton all the time. And they'd all be like these random like back alley CD shops just full of CDs, and they'd always be like dimly lit, and they'd always have like random songs playing in the background. This feels like one of those songs that would be playing when I walked in.
We'd still worship this love.
It's got a real rustic nature to it. Oh, it's so freaking good.
Touch me, honey, hell is when I fight with you. for you.
Oh, it's so good. I just got completely lost in it. I did. I had one of those moments. The saxophone really like sucked me straight into all the elements of the song. I found myself daydreaming. My mind was wandering. The song was my anthem. I was just thinking about random things. And then Taylor just coming in. I love her cockiness, her attitude, her confidence on this, the way she's like rolling her shoulders. It's somehow like just that little shoulder roll. I love it, you know? It's weird. The song itself has like this element of like confidence and arrogance, weirdly, but also doesn't at all, you know? It's almost like, you know, when someone's just like deflated and given up on a situation, and they just have that deflated anger where they're just like they don't care anymore. They're not trying to impress anyone anymore. They're just pissed off, but they're pissed off that they're pissed off. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's the energy she's giving off.
One for you.
Like a given up anger.
Can't talk to me when I'm like this. Daring you to leave me just so I can try and scare you. You're the West Village. You still do it for me, babe.
That smile.
We all warned us about times like this. They say the road gets hard and you get lost when you're led by blind faith. Blind faith. But we might just get away with it.
Oh God, this is so good.
It's a false sky. We still worship. We might just get away with it. The altar is my mercy. It's a false sky. We
I
still
love that smile. This entire performance, she has been so serious and so focused, as she always is. Taylor doesn't just sing these songs. She acts them. She embodies the emotions and the storytelling of the song in the performance. And that's exactly what she's done. But every now and then, that smile just shines.
it's a false sky.
I love that she always smiles with her eyes as well as her lips.
We still worship this love. We still worship this love.
Oh, I can't! This is so good!
Even if it's a false god, even if it's a false god, still worship this love.
I fucking love this woman. I fucking love this woman. I fucking love this woman. I've said this before, and I'll say it again. I now have this like, it feels weird saying this, but it's true. I have this judgment in me now. When like in your life, when someone says like, I hate chocolate, and you're like, you hate chocolate? That's that's right. But when someone says they hate pizza, I hate pizza. You look at me like, you hate pizza. And you immediately have this judgment like, this person's crazy. This person is a fucking nut job. I'm staying away from them. And it's the same when someone says they hate puppies or kittens, right? Oh, I hate puppies. You're like, you hate adorable, fluffy, cute creatures that just want to lick your face because they love you so much. You hate puppies. I see. And I have the same reaction when someone says they hate Taylor Swift. I hate Taylor Swift. I'm like, you hate this adorable, loving, caring woman with this fantastic voice, probably the best stage presence of any artist that's ever been. Multi-award winning, absolutely incredible human being that just wants to give back to the entire world. You hate her. You hate her. Someone who's spreading a message of love and unity amongst their fan base to lift people up and not bring them down. You hate that person? And that's my reaction. I'm like, you must hate puppies and not pizza too, don't you? Like, that's immediately what I think. I'm just like, you're a nut job. It's true. It's true. And I don't even care admitting it, man. I don't even care. Because when I'm sitting in this chair and I'm watching this performance, and even at the end of the performance, Taylor doesn't once bow or anything, immediately hand up to the saxophone artist, look at this amazing, I don't know what the word is, saxophonist? Look at this. They crushed it. Look at my starlights in the band. They crushed it. And just smiles pointing at them, spreading the credit. That's the kind of person she is. Changing and like molding a song to sound like a different song every time it's performed a different way, and creating these songs to be stripped down versions that can then be enhanced. And oh God, it was so good. It was so good. Oh my word, I love this. Is the original False God similar? I don't remember. I'm pretty sure I've reacted to it, right? Oh my God, I love this. I love this. I love this. I love that performance. Who knew that the saxophone would just... Oh my god. I want more Taylor and saxophone songs. Wow. Wow. Whew. God, man. Wow. Right. Well, we got Lover next. Holy shit, that was good. That was so good. Alright, Lover. Ah, man. The second I'm done recording this video, I'm listening to it again. Man, it is so good. Her vocals, her energy, just her voice, man. The combination with that saxophone made it sound like a 90s old school New York noir themed song. Just give me a moment. Right. Lover. Whew. Let's go. I'm excited about this. The way Taylor talks about this video, I'm excited. This is our house. Make the rules. I really, really, really enjoy the lyrics of this song.
We could leave the Christmas lights up till January.
The kitty!
Our place, we make the rules. And there's a dazzling haze, a mysterious way. Have I known you 20 seconds or 20 years?
She really is absolutely bloody timeless, isn't she? We see her dress and mimic different eras and pieces with her outfits, her lipstick, her hair all the time. And god damn it, she looks amazing every time she does it.
Can I go?
Wow. Wow.
Can we always be this close forever and ever? And take me out and take me home. You're my lover.
I'm in a really good mood today. I actually am. The weather is lovely. It's freezing cold but sunny, which is my favorite kind of weather. I love putting on a jacket but sunglasses. That's what I always call it. I call it jacket and sunglasses weather. And it's when the sun is so bright, you have to put your sunglasses on, but it's freezing cold, you're wrapping up warm. That's my favorite kind of weather. That's exactly what it is today. I've got that shining in my window right here. I'm in a really good mood. I'm sitting here listening to Taylor. I'm having flashbacks of going to the Eras tour and like being amongst all this sea of wonderful people, and it's getting me all emotional, and I'm just like, god damn it, I love this woman so much. I'm looking at the artistic, beautiful cinematography of this stunningly color coordinated, perfect music video. Jesus.
We could let our friends crash in the living room. This is our place, we make the call. And I'm highly suspicious that everyone who sees you wants you. I've loved you 3 summers now, honey, but I want them all.
Oh, my nose is running out, I get teary-eyed.
Can I go?
The go note that starts off with like a high note and then rolls into like a raspberry whisper. It's so good. I love the color of this house. I love every room. It looks like a box of freaking sweets or something. I love this so much. The attic, it just looks fantastic. The snowy outside shots with the long freaking pine trees. I love this. Everything about this is amazing. That is a damn poster if I've ever seen one.
Can we always be this close forever and ever? Take me out and take me home.
The tiny piano.
You're my lover. Ladies and gentlemen, will you please stand with every guitar string scar on my hand? I take this magnetic force of a man to be my lover.
if you replace lover with, this is gonna, oh, man, I can't believe I'm about to say this, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Replace lover with husband, and you got some banging vows right there. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. Oh my word! It's so beautiful. It's so the lyrics just melt your whole heart, don't they? It's such like even the line and I'm aware that how they feel. God, I can't even remember the line. My brain isn't working. That everyone who sees you wants you. You know, I'm jealous that everyone who sees you wants you. I remember that feeling. You know, I feel like that now. I say I remember that feeling, but I do feel like that now. And I'm not even joking. Sometimes when I'm doing a school run with my wife, this is true. And I see and I'll be like cuddling my sons, talking to my sons, whatever, and someone will talk to my wife. I immediately am just like, stay away from my woman. Like, there's this element of jealousy. There is. And honestly, I don't see it as a bad thing. I think it can be a bad thing, but I see it as a cute thing. I think it depends on how you feel. But I think it's like a nice thing if you look at your partner and you feel like that, because that just shows how much you admire your partner, how much you look at your partner and just think, gosh, aren't they incredibly beautiful? Aren't they amazing? Why wouldn't everyone want them? You know? And I think like that is such a romantic feeling to have. Obviously, there's a line that can be crossed when it comes to jealousy, but I feel like that kind of like small thing, you know, that sort of that I feel like the lyrics of this song present, I think that's kind of cute. I love the notes. I love the notes. Going nose. Forgetting that I need to pause for copyright reasons, man. I'm just sitting here I'm literally just thinking about my wife, and I'm thinking there's gonna be one day when I'm like old and great and she's gonna be there next to me, and I was just like, God, I feel very lucky. I feel very lucky, man. I feel very lucky. I'm all emotional. Taylor get me all emotional as bloody usual. Ah, man. Can we get an Eras Tour 2? Can we just get Eras Tour 2? The return of the Eras Tour 2. Let's just go back. Let's go back, please. I don't know what the ending is supposed to symbolize, but for me it symbolizes like creation. I know it's gonna sound really weird, but like they have a child together, like that's their kid, and then the snow globe is more of like a symbolic thing of all of the love and stories that created the kid. You know what I mean? And that's what it feels like to me. I don't know if that's how it's supposed to be interpreted. That's how I'm interpreting it. And I really like that kind of interpretation of it. When I first met my wife, I never wanted kids. I always say this because it's 100% true. I never wanted kids. And the reason is both my sisters had kids very young. And they didn't really put much effort into being mums. You know, they were still very, very young. And I saw these like fractured relationships and children who are raised without parents being prominent in their lives really just go off the rails quite quickly. And you see that they need those figures. And so I was surrounded by crazy children and crazy parents. When I looked at my parents of my own as well and how they were, I was a bit like, Jesus. I was like, I don't want this, man. I'll just get out of this crazy place. Go be on my own on an island and just be by myself. I was like, that sounds fine. And then I met my wife. And then I found myself just falling in love with this woman for everything I'd never had. You know, I had this companion, this best friend, this person who I could just be myself around. I felt so relaxed and calm, and all these like previous fractured relationships of either parents and their kids or girlfriends and boyfriends or husbands and wives that I'd seen in my past suddenly just looked like the wrong way to do things. And I was like, okay, that's not normal. What this is what love is. This is what it's supposed to be. I never knew it. And I literally fell in love with my wife and just loved her so much, and I just realized, like, no, I want this, you know. I love this woman so much. There are parents out there who aren't good to their kids, who shouldn't be parents. And I know it sounds harsh, but it's true. Not like you do see it. I guarantee all of us right now know at least one person or like parents in our lives who you just think like, you know, what you didn't become parents for the right reasons. All right, your kids deserve more. And it's sad to say I know people like that. It's so sad to say I know more than one person like that, and it's all too common these days. So I literally was like, I love my wife so much. I feel like we could love the crap out of a kid. You know, I feel like we could just really give a kid a really nice life, and they'll just grow up knowing nothing but love. And when they're old, they'll think of their parents and think, Jesus, they were like the best parents. They loved me so much. And I was like, it'd be so nice to give someone that, you know. And that's why we had kids. That's why we had 2 kids, you know. We wanted to, because we also thought, well, we want our kids to have a sibling relationship with one another and be able to have that relationship, and then we can be a unit, you know, and a little family, and yeah, and what I'm trying to say is like, I never expected that, and I don't know how I got off tangent there. I know it was related to Taylor's song somehow, but yeah, I just went on a thing there, but yeah, it's I feel like, yeah, this song makes me think of all of that. It sends me on this rabbit hole. It makes me feel all giddy and happy. It just makes me feel very lucky, and it makes me feel like, you know, like I really lucked out, you know. I really found a good one, and I feel like it was because I was ready, you know. Like I was not the best person in my teenage years, and if I met my wife earlier, I wouldn't have been ready for my wife. And I feel like when my mindset was right, when I was ready for that kind of commitment and relationship and that story, when I was ready, that the universe was just like, all right, you're ready, here she is, you know. It's like, you know, they're like, it'd been holding it off from me, you know, and it's like, right, here you go, there she is, there's the woman that's going to change your whole world. And I honestly felt like that's what it was, you know. Too many stars aligned, too many things lined up to me just bumping into her. And I felt like it was just a gift. I know I sound crazy. I'm not religious. I'm not. But I like, maybe there's a little bit of hippie in me, and I like to believe in like the energies, you know, things at play. I do. And Taylor just brings all of those feelings out in me, and I love that she does that. My love is cemented for her evermore with every reaction I do, simply because I love how she does this. I love how she is such a romantic, and how she creates these stories, and how she can lean into this passionate, like, beautiful love and this romance, and how you just feel it. And no one like her just brings out these like beautiful moments in songs like this where you just spiral into your own memories, you know. It's fantastic. It's so good. It's so good. I've had a really good time reacting to these today. This has been an awesome Tuesday. Thank you so much for these recommendations. I cannot wait to see what you guys will recommend for next week, and I really hope you enjoyed my reactions. We'll have to see what we're checking out Friday. I do know we'll be doing full Evermore reaction very, very soon. So keep an eye out for that. But yeah, anyway, that's where my reaction ends. Have an awesome week. I love all of you, and as always, my friends, you will see me in the next video.